Hey guys, I'm Jay Stutz, and today I'm going to do a review of Ninjago Season 14, The Island. So let's get started. So let's start with episode 1. I think that episode 1, at first, for me, when I watched it in French, because the episodes first aired in French, it felt really rushed, in my opinion. But then when I watched it in English again, it didn't felt as rushed as the first time. So I think that my second impression was really good, and I think it set up the story really good. And for 10 minutes, they did as best as they could, because the island is only like 45 minutes. So for 10 minutes that they had in the first episode, I thought it was really good. What I didn't like is all the clutch powers stuff. I did a video about clutch powers like 2 months ago. If you haven't seen it, please see it if you want. And in that video, I talk about clutch powers and how I really love clutch powers and the movie, and how I really want a sequel. And I didn't talk about the Ninjago clutch powers, and someone told me in the comments below that he appeared in Ninjago, and yeah, I knew that, but I didn't want to mention him because with clutch powers in Ninjago, for me it felt like it was the same with Luke Skywalker in episode 8, The Last Jedi, because it is a totally different version of clutch powers. And in episode 1 and 2, he was meh. In episode 3 and 4, he was bad, a little bit. But yeah, though, that is my main problem with episode 1. And then with episode 2, I think it was really good. I really liked CP, the dragon. And I want to mention that the sets of this season are absolutely incredible. I think that they are probably one of the best parts about this season. That again, there are only 4 sets, I think, of season 14, but they are all pretty good. And yeah, I thought episode 2 was again good, not as good as the first one, I think, but it was also good. And then episode 3 is probably my favorite. I thought the action scenes were really, really good, and all the stuff was really nice. I really liked the keepers for the first 3 episodes. I thought those were really, really good. And I also forgot to mention Twitchy Team. I thought he was good, especially in the 4th episode when, the plot twist gets revealed. I'm not going to talk many spoilers, but in the last episode, at the end, I thought that Twitchy Team was really cool. And in episode 3, again, Clutch Powers was kind of like bothering everyone. Like he tried stealing the amulet, and yeah, that was like okay. And everything about episode 3 almost was really good, except that thing. And then we get into episode 4. I think episode 4 could be a lot better. Like the first 4 minutes of it were really good, and then when it gets into fake Wuhira, I think it fell down for me when that happened. Like, especially when well, now I'm going to talk a lot more spoilers. So if you haven't seen this season, please leave and you can come later after you have watched it. But now with the spoilers, when Ronan was the bad guy, that felt like really like Ronan. I would have preferred the mechanic to be the bad guy. I don't know, because even Lloyd mentions that he thought the mechanic was going to be the one, but that Ronan fit in the place. But yeah, like that was like meh, but then it was cool seeing the keepers at the end, and the best part about this season was seeing the last scene with Wu and Misako and Lloyd talking about Wahira and if it is real, and then the camera goes into the ocean and there's Wahira. I thought that was really cool. When I saw that first in French, I was really excited. And overall, I think that the island, for what it is, for 45 minutes, I think it is 10,000 times better than Day of the Departed. And what I think this season does very well is prepare everything for season 15. I think that season 15 has the opportunity of being the best season of Ninjago ever. I think that these newer seasons will have even better continuity. Like, I also think that season 15 will probably start in the island. I'm not sure, but that could be possible. And I think that, yeah, for what it is, season 14 was really good. It is still probably in the bottom half of the Ninjago seasons, just because it is very short. But if you compare it to the other seasons that are like this length, like Day of the Departed and The March of the Oni, this one is a lot better than those. So I think for what it is, again, as I said earlier, season 14 is really great because it tells a great story and it sets everything for season 15. So the bad things were clutch powers and all that stuff, the Ronin stuff. So my final grade for season 14 is a 7.5 out of 10. I think that is reasonable. So yeah, as I said many times, it is good for what it is. But let me know what you thought of this season. Something that I forgot to mention is the animation. The animation is sick. The battles look great. And in season 15, the animation will shine a lot better. I know that for sure. And let me know what do you think of this season, if you think my final grade is reasonable. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm J-Stats, and I'll catch you later.